All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give our praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Kakwadash. Double honor to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and to all the occupants across the globe, preaching this word in truth and sincerity. I want to say Shalom. It's I, Diane Nawa, from the Great Millstone Campus, Chicago, for another lesson. Second lesson, we're going to go into the Judas goat. And the definition of a Judas goat is a Judas goat is a trained goat used in general animal herding. The Judas goat is trained to associate with sheep or cattle, leading them to a specific destination in stockyards. A Judas goat will lead sheep to slaughter while its own life is spared. And just reading this, I've been pondering about this lesson for a couple of weeks. And, there are many ways you can attack this. But the Spirit led me in this direction. As I was reading this, it says a Judas goat is a trained goat used in general animal herding. Now, when I look at this, the first thing that came to my mind were rappers and actors, okay? That would have been set up by the elites and by Hollywood and directors and producers to portray an image, all right, and to use that image to deteriorate the moral value and standards of a people, in particular the children of Israel, which are the Native Americans, the Latinos, and the Negroes. Okay, these actors and actresses, these rappers and these superstars are put in this position, all right, to make music, to make movies and videos, and to live a lifestyle that, to portray a lifestyle that none of us will ever achieve, in the sense that they portray the use of drugs, gang banging, and murder, and pimping, and all type of deviant acts. But at the same time, they don't do these things. Okay. See, these actors and actresses and these rappers, they're set up to manipulate you and to lead you down a path of destruction. All right? And they're trained. How are they trained? Well, they're trained by saying you're not going to be able to teach or be able to make good music, such as teaching about the tribes or anything that has to do with strengthening your moral code, your moral standard as a people. All right, Judas goat is trained to mislead you. All right, when I seen the word animal herding, I particularly just thought of the children of Israel, man. How rappers tell you the trap or die, but at the same time, they never sold a drug in their life. All right, their parents were rich, and they're sending their kids to private school and on to college. See, these Judas goats are trained to associate with the sheep or cattle. All right, you're gonna get people who look like you. All right, who pretend to be down for your cause, but at the same time, all right, they're set up to lead you down a path of depravity. All right, it says the Judas goat is trained to associate with sheep or cattle, leading them to a specific destination. Right, when our people are so enamored with the lifestyle of the rich and famous, and they're caught up in the fantasy world of these actors and actresses and superstars' lives, all right, they tend to care about them and their well-being and how they're living, as opposed to what reality is. And reality is that they're distracting you from the true, reality of what life really is. Okay. And the truth of the matter is they're leading you to a destination that you don't see coming, which is death. Okay? It says, in stockyards, the Judas goat will lead sheep to the slaughter while its own life is spared. Now, when I read this, I immediately thought of the movie Geronimo, where Geronimo had there was a scout that worked for Esau, who was leading Esau to on raids of the Native Americans and double crossing them and things of that nature. But at the end of the movie, that same Gadite was on the train with Geronimo and the rest of the tribe on their way to a reservation, man. Okay. All right. So to be honest, a Judas goat, life would not be spared, man. May be spared for a little while, but the scripture talk about if he have use of thee, he will stand by thee. Okay. All right. So through the spirit of Yahweh Shemi Shai, I pray the lesson is edifying. This is Isaiah. Let me get some water real quick. Isaiah 9. And 14. Therefore the Lord will cut off from Israel head and tail, branch and rush in one day. All right, so the Lord's going to cut off the head and the tail, man. The highest of our people and the lowest of our people, right? The ancient and honorable, he is the head. The prophet that teaches lies, he is the tail, right? These are all Judas goats, man. Okay? For the leader of this people caused them to err, and they that are led of them are destroyed. Same thing what the Judas goat does. He leads the sheep to the slaughter, man. And how he does that? He lulls them to sleep with false movements, segregation, or not segregation, civil rights, thinking we're gonna get equality. All right, Black Lives Matter. Okay, the Christian doctrine, the church doctrine, black culture. I'm black and I'm proud, say it loud, When in all actuality, those things have done nothing but got our people further and further away from the Lord and closer into destruction. And that's the job of these people. Your Louis Farrakhan's, your Malcolm X's, and what's that guy's name, Grandmaster Jay, and all these other people who've come up with these false causes to get our people riled up, just to do what? Just to lead them to death. Because Yahweh Shemi Shai said he's going to rise up into the prey. All right? Let's read that again. It said, for the leader of this people caused them to err, and they that are led of them are destroyed. Which are who? Which are the sheep? Which are our people? All right? This is Jeremiah 23 and 1. It says, woe be unto the pastors that destroy and scatter the sheep of my pasture, saith the Lord. Right? So these pastors who have caused us to err, our leaders who have caused us to err, our false prophets, these false camps who are not teaching the children of Israel the right way. All right, not going to the mark of the beast, which is the RFID microchip, which if you take that, you're going to be destroyed by Yahweh Shemi Shai. Not professing and claiming the name of Yahweh, which is the Heavenly Father and His Son, Yahweh Shai, which is the only name under heaven which you can be saved and delivered by. Okay? They're destroying and scattering the sheep. Okay? And those are Judas goats, man. All right? This says on verse 2, therefore thus saith the Lord, the power of Israel, against the pastors that feed my people. Ye have scattered my flock and driven them away, and not visited them. Behold, I will visit upon you the evil of your doing, saith the Lord. Right, man. Okay, now and these Judas goats are feeding our people. They got you out here marching. They got you out here calling yourself a Negro and an African American. They got you out here believing in the future of America, which there is no future, as you can very well see. The very fabric of this place is being unraveled. Okay, you misuse them. You take their tithes and their offerings, but yet you don't cover them. You don't let them know that they're Israel. You don't let them know that the Lord is not an Edomite, but a so-called black man. Okay. The Lord said He said He's gonna visit you for your evil doings, man. Okay, the Judas goat life would not be spared, man. All right, was Judas Iscariot's life spared? All right, Isaiah 29 and 13, it says, Isaiah 29 and 13, it says, wherefore the Lord saith, for as much as his people draw near me with their mouth, and with their lips do honor me, but have removed their heart far from me, and their fear toward me is taught by the precepts of men. Right, these Judas goats. All right, don't forget what the one of the characteristics was that they associate with the sheep. All right, so these Judas goats are going to come near to the Lord. All right, come speaking. Some of them may even know the name of the Lord. All right, but they don't do the works of Yahweh Shai. All right, and also the way they've been trained, because they said the Judas goat was trained. All right, they're handlers, they're masters, which they go to these theology schools. All right, which is nothing but plantation Christianity, which come from Catholicism, man. All right, and they teach that unto the flock of our people, telling you that you could just pray over your food and it'll be okay. All right, that the Lord loves everybody and all things are going to be forgiven. Okay, that hell is a place in the middle of the earth with a devil. All right. See, these things are taught by the precepts of men, man. By who? By the Judas goat, who has been put in place, all right, by the elite. Therefore, behold, I will proceed to do a marvelous work among this people, even a marvelous work in the wonder. For the wisdom of the wise men shall perish, and the understanding of the prudent men shall be hid. All right. So the Lord's going to work upon you false prophets, man, you false leaders who have scattered the Lord's flock. All right? Okay? And it's going to become a time where the word of the Lord is not going to go forth. And when that happens, what's next? It's going to be destruction upon this place. Matthew 5 and 19. So verily, I'm starting at 18. For verily I say unto you, till heaven and earth pass, one jot or one tittle shall in no wise pass from the law till all be fulfilled. And the Judas go to tell you that the law is done away with. Okay, but the Lord said He give no man license to sin. Okay, so all things are still in order. All things are still in place. The law is still in effect. All right, but the Judas goat knows this. But his job is not to teach you the truth, but to do what? But to lead you to slaughter. Verse 19. Whosoever therefore shall break one of these least commandments and shall teach men so, he shall be called the least in the kingdom of heaven. But whosoever shall do and teach them, the same shall be called great in the kingdom of heaven. All right, and this is an order and a ranking system, man. And these Judas goats, they lead you away. All right, teaching you and showing and put it out there that you can do as thou wilt. All right, that you can have no repercussions for your actions, man. Okay, but in the kingdom of heaven, you're gonna be the least, with that low light and that low shine. All right, but whosoever shall do and teach them, the same shall be called great in the kingdom of heaven. And those are and that's the elect. All right, those are the prophets. Those are the men of the Lord. Those are the ones Yahweh Shai has set up. All right, to be the rulers, to be the teachers. All right, of His flock, man. All right. So the Judas goat is going to teach you to break the commandments, man. He's going to teach you to teach you a way of destruction. Let me get this real quick. This is John 8:44. Ye are of your father the devil, and the lust of your father ye will do. He was a murderer from the beginning, and abode not in the truth, because there is no truth in him. When he speaketh a lie, he speaketh of his own, for he is a liar and the father of it, man. Right, man. And this Judas goat is just doing the bidding of his father, man, to Satan, man. All right, and his job is to what? Is to murder the flock, man. Okay, to murder the sheep. Okay, Judas goat does not have the truth. All right, he may know the truth, but he doesn't teach the truth because it's not beneficial for him for his job. See, a Judas goat is just a hireling. That's all he is. He's there to play a part, man. All right. This is John 10. I'm gonna end it on this. John 10 and 12. It says, start 11. I am the good shepherd. The good shepherd giveth his life for the sheep. Right. No person, no righteous person, no man of the Lord is going to lead his sheep to the slaughter, man. If you truly love Yahweh Shem Yahushua, you want to save the elect. All right, you want to save the nation of Israel. Although all Israel will not be saved, okay, but we're not out here to teach false doctrine. We're not out here to show them a path of destruction, a way of life that's going to lead to desolation and nuclear fire, man. You see, Yahushua showed us how to lead the sheep. Said, but he that is a hireling and not the shepherd, who's own the sheep are not, seeth the wolf coming and leaveth the sheep and fleeth, and the wolf catcheth them and scattereth the sheep. Right, man. A Judas goat nothing but a hireling. He cares not for the sheep. He cares for his pockets. He cares for his image. He cares only for him and his own, man. Why? Because the sheep are none of his, man. Okay. These rappers do not care about you and your kids, or how many lives are lost in the streets after these kids have been popping Molly and drinking lean all day, riding around with guns, shooting at ops. These Judas goats don't care. As long as they continue to keep the cycle of desperation and wickedness going, they care not, man. But he that is a hireling and not the shepherd, who owns the sheep are not, seeth the wolf coming and leaveth the sheep. Right, because at the end, when a Judas goat when he leads them to the flock to the flock to the slaughter, guess what he turns out the way. All right, just like these gang leaders, that's what they are. They send these guys off on these missions, so to speak, and when they get popped off and get in jail or get murdered, they don't pay for funerals. They don't go visit them. They don't give their mothers and their families and their daughters and their wives any financial support. You see? Just Judas goats. All right? And said, and leaveth the sheep and fleeth, and the wolf catcheth them and scattereth the sheep. The hireling fleeth because he is a hireling and careth not for the sheep. Okay? And these Judas goats don't care about you, man. All right, these other false doctrine camps are all about themselves. All right? Verse 14, I am the good shepherd and know my sheep and have known of mine. As the Father knoweth me, even so know I the Father, and I lay down my life for the sheep. Okay? And that's what a real leader is going to do. He's going to lay it down. He's going to lay down his life for the sheep. All right? Unlike the Judas goat whose life was spared, but guess what? All right? Your life was not going to be spared. You're going to be destroyed. With that, I want to say, call Allah, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, double honor to the apostles and the elders of the great millstone. Until next time, Shalom.